Evening everyone, Saturday evening, 7th of September. I'm just washing out the machine after finishing milking. This morning in our under 15 semi-final and so we lost by 7 points through the kitchen sink at them. All you can do is try your best and put in such an effort, and we went down swinging hard. We're so proud and honoured to be involved with them, even though it's time consuming and time off farm. It's such a good way to spend your time, and it's just fantastic to give a little bit back. I was very, very lucky when I was younger. Was really, really well trained and looked after as a young lad, myself and my brothers. We all got to play together in the adult team in Stratford, but before that as juveniles, my mum and dad drove us around the county. The neighbours brought us everywhere. I feel it's my turn to give that back, try and develop good people. The value of teamwork and the value of hard work and effort and getting out what you put in, giving of yourself, giving for something that's a bit bigger than yourself.
Sunday morning, the 8th of September, it's just about 7:30. Up here, I'm after moving the strip wire for the cows. Let them onto their next break of grass today. Milking a little bit later on Sunday mornings now because we're only milking the once a day. As you can see, mist is down, fog.
Believe it or not, I used to be fit as hell running marathons and I broke my ankle last year. Anyway, this is the comeback. Joe's gonna coach me back so I can run after cows. The last time we were herding cows, he was like, "Why are you breathing so heavily?" Because I'm unfit as death. That's my job. Down the walking track, it's to buggy tour on the road. Our new walking track. We're a kilometre in. I hate Joe. I'm running.
Go on! Well done. Well done.
I died. Joe's grand. Left his jumper on the whole time. I bother.
Didn't I? Put it in. Happy days. Faster the next time.
Sunday afternoon move for the cows. We're sticking with the 13 times a week milking. They're settled into it now, I think. We're down a few cows. I presume they're after walking back down to the yard. I'll have to go down and get them out now. Close them out for the evening. Trying to brighten up a little bit. It is cooler than it was yesterday. Sunday evening, the cows breaking my heart. The uncle's yard here going crazy, so they're walking back to the yard now. They're not going to be milked. Couldn't get them back to where they're meant to be. An ocean of grass under where they are. I don't know, they're looking for silage. They're annoying me greatly. Here in the yard with my herd of absolute drama queens. They're in looking for a bit of the look there. I knew there had to be a reason, a main reason. Dirty down there bulling, driving them all crazy. They're here. Meant to be 13 times a week, no milking. I'm not milking them now. Look at them standing here. Look, they're not hungry now. They're just all here, having the crack, coming to get a bit of silage. What's going down, Joe? Absolutely infuriating. I'm meant to be sitting home on the couch. So I have to hunt them all the way back up to the field now. They won't go back to where they were because they wouldn't come out of my uncle's yard. Go in there, so I have a fresh break for them and they will go back to that field tomorrow and they will skin it to the butt and they will learn some manners because I am annoyed. So currently walking the cows out. Came in a rush because my uncle rang saying they're all in his yard. No hate. Stood in the yard, quiet as mice. Not hungry, not nothing. We're just closed in for the evening. Lots of power, lots of grass, lots of water. We have one lady bulling. It seems to be really upsetting everybody. Everyone's trying to get a jump on her. And I'm assuming that's how they ploughed through the wire or something. I'm sure when there was an opening on the camp. Couldn't turn them back to where they were meant to be. So they had to walk all the way down to the yard. I set up a fresh break for them and they're walking all the way back up to that now. What's the saying? Just because I love you doesn't mean I have to like you. So even though I love cows, I'm not liking them very much right now. Happy Sunday evening, everybody.
You don't know what it's like to love somebody the way I love you.
Order has been restored. Out on their break for the evening. That's their second fresh break today. I really don't know. They are in the humour for giving out. Where they were had dung spread on it 3 weeks ago. Same as the football field as we call it where they were in last week's video. They had absolutely no issues grazing out that. Grazes to the skull. This possibly could be an issue with the paddock that they were on. They were meant to be on for this evening. It's a 10-acre field. They were on the last two sections of it. Could be an issue that grass is sour. I'm not sure. I do know that they're loving the diversity in their diet of the silage. They're absolutely going bonkers for that. It's not because they're hungry, just that variety, I think. Because as in the football field, they have been cleaning out paddocks really, really well. the start of that field that they're on, the first 2 breaks, they cleaned them out really, really well. So I'm just not 100% sure. Like I said, there's that cow's bulling, possibly could be another cow bulling too. But yeah, just frustrating, just a frustrating evening. I'm meant to be turning on water for cows here now, just to make sure. But I guarantee you I'll have a video here in the morning now when I go back to the cows. Won't be a peep out of them. There won't be an absolute word out of them. This is our 3rd Sunday of not milking on the Sunday evening, just 13 times a week. First Sunday, perfect. Last Sunday, that rogue got under the wire and upset them all. So I had to let them on to a fresh break, just a smaller fresh break. And they were happy out in the morning. And this evening's just the same thing again. So yeah, need to secure them a bit more. See how we go. A little bit annoying. But look, nothing on the road, nothing harmed. Hit me steps target for the day, up and down the lane like an idiot. Good morning, the 9th of September. Happy cows now. Morning everyone, it's Tuesday morning, the 10th of September. Just 10 to 7. Going in, getting in the ladies here. Cloudy, grey, overcast sky. Few balls. Honey's got a real ball and attitude on her the last couple of days. She seems to be very unsettled for some reason. I'm not 100% sure what's going on with her. As you can see, the girls are in no panic whatsoever. Have a good Tuesday. So the rest of the cows have left the paddock, but our oldest lady in the herd is getting the last few mouthfuls of grass. If you look across the paddock, you can see that it's probably not grazed down as tightly as Fionn would have had it, or myself in fact. But if I zoom in here, this is one of our fields that got spread with farmyard manure there about 3 weeks ago. So that's lying down there close to the ground. If we force the cows to eat down any tighter, they would be ingesting farmyard manure and would be desperately unhappy. So there's not a day you're heading off there now. Good cow, 10:58. Yeah, so we won't push them crazy hard in this round. So by the time they come back here in 3 weeks, well, it'll be over 3 weeks hopefully, closer to a month's time, that farmyard manure will have rotted down more and we'll be able to graze down a little bit closer. So we went on these fields here along by the main road. As you can hear the cars there in the background. It's quite a sandy bank. They dry out quite quickly. So the idea of farmyard manure will be to continue to build organic matter in our soils, and hopefully that'll help retain water through the drier periods in the summer. We're getting away okay. We are in a soil moisture deficit, and we were told that was a 60 mil soil moisture deficit at the end of last week. Not 100% sure that we're that far on this farm. Pigtails are still pushing into the ground quite easily when we're setting up the temporary fences. So that's generally a good indicator of how you're getting on. The biggest issue we've had this summer, very little heat and very little sunshine. So Honey and Patch are waiting for me here as I make my way across the paddock. She's been doing lots of roaring for the in-calf heifers, or hopefully in-calf heifers that she has been with for most of the year, are the lower side of the road there at my uncle's house. Whether she can hear them bawling, whether she's looking for fresh grass. Come on, darling, Google, come on. Ooh. I don't know, but she's, come on, Honey, how? A happy cow. Go on, girl. Go on, go on, go on, go on, go on. Just go on. And Patch is turning inside out, as the term is, bursting out of his skin now. But come on, you're going to fresh grass now. Go, girl, go on. I don't know, maybe all the walking in and out with the cows is starting to wear on her a little bit. But another week or so and she'll be back with the heifers.
We're walking the heifers over to the farm side of the road. We're getting ready for scanning tomorrow morning. The scanning man is coming and we're scanning the milkers and the heifers. We just had to wait on the kids to come home from school, so there was bodies across the road. I'm going milk recording now with Joe. I'm milking and he's doing the milk recording. We don't live at the yard, so that's why I'm here getting changed in front of everyone. So we're later than expected. We were supposed to start at 4, it's only 5 now. Someone called to the yard or something. So yeah, and thankfully the kids, the 2 girls that are in primary school, haven't started getting homework yet. So I was able to get dinner done and the house all squared away for the day. So let's go back in. Hey ladies. Looks like Joe has started early. I'm probably in trouble with it now. Yeah, ready to go. The most important bit, well, almost most important bit, audio books. So me and Joe are continuing to drink milk and he's the right hand yesterday. 15 minutes after he told me I knew he wasn't ready. Joe's inputting the cow numbers into that electronic handler, and that connects to the milk meter up here so it knows what cow it's getting the milk sample from, and the milk sample goes into this sample bottle, and the barcode then is scanned into their system back in the lab, and they know what cow it came from. Joe just got shot on. Oh my god, I nearly had a heart attack. 3 units on Honey, and poor Joe shouted, "It's Honey!" I can't believe she actually let me do that. On another note, look at her tail. Yeah, everyone should be afraid of a Suckler cow and looking for her. Is she fab though? Big mama. It was just Joe shining on his back. Joe, that's hilarious. And that's why I wear a full body thing. Been a joy to be around. An absolute joy. Let's record that stressful anyway, but he's got shot onto us. Funny. While I was away, Myrna baked chocolate muffins, and so I've made the Boca recipe cookies. And now the kitchen's a tip. After milk recording, Joe got the cows squared away, and then he started on scraping the yard. We were getting the place ready for the pregnancy scanning in the morning for the cows and the heifers.
Oh, heifers coming out. They're heading down this way now to the farm. Come on, girls. Come on, come on. Hello. Morning. Come on, that's it. Make yourselves known. Come on. Boogers, come on. Come on, darling. Should go on to the lane. Handy enough for us now. Walk down to the yard without any major incidents. Come on, girls. Shh. There we go. Heading down the lane now. Straight run to the yard. All going to plan. Pepper's just coming down into one half of the yard now. We're going to swing the gate around and get all the milkers into the collecting yard so we can load them into the crush.
Brought him breakfast because he's been out since 5. Pen and paper to write the dates down.
How are you? So scanning is a go. So we load the cows into the crush here. As you can see, they're all around the collecting yard. There are heifers. They're going to come in after the cows. We've 10 done. And this is our second row. Scanning. Scans the cow. Ellen's recording information.
There's Patchy waiting on Mama.
I'm giving Honey some love.
I rubbed Honey for like a minute. It's terrified. Joe scraped the yard last night, as you see. How's people at? Progressive Genetics are here to pick up the milk recording equipment that we used yesterday and this morning. Apple Star Slives cow and calf apples. So they'll be 2 and they calve down to like they're 1.5 now. There's Water Waterson. Come on, dude. Go on.
So scanning involves inserting a probe with an ultrasound head on it into the rectum of, these are our heifers, and then the information is fed back through the cable into little computery jiggy box on hip, and then goes up, and you can see it on the goggles in front of his eyes. He's able to judge whether the heifer or cow is in calf, first of all if there's an embryo, and then he's able to age the embryo according to its size, fluid in the sac, etc. So we get our embryos aged in weeks. Because our breeding started on the 5th of May, our heifers and cows that were bred in that first week should be around 17 weeks pregnant, and then the later they were served, the less weeks in calf they will be.
So Honey's second calf, this is her Sugar Honey. Her daddy is an Auerbach bull we got from Paul Grace on TikTok. Fleckly Paul Grace says Fleckly bulls, but unfortunately she's not a calf. So I was saying to Joe to put her in calf now, but like Honey, calf whenever, but you reckon Oscar will send her March to the sales. It's a weanling heifer for a beef farmer to put her in calf. I'm going to go home and check all these dates off the cow's expected calving dates, and if anything is way off I will adjust them, because obviously AI didn't hold and a bull got them.
Morning everyone, Thursday morning, 12th of September, just about 7 o'clock there, going getting the cows in for milking. We had a really good day yesterday on farm with our scanning, our final scanning, just confirming the cows that were in calf through the pregnancy test when we done it in the milk according back in July. So done a full herd scan and scanned all our heifers. Yeah, really good results. We had 13 out of 140 cows not in calf. One had been confirmed in calf in July. She obviously lost an embryo. I think I said it in one of the videos. One first lactation cow, unfortunately, she's actually in calf, but the scan man said that her embryo looks dead. She might abort the embryo. We'll just see how she goes. We'll keep a close eye on her. It's unfortunate. First lactation, she on purely money. She's only half covered the cost of getting into the herd. It generally takes 2 lactations to cover the cost of getting. And when I say cover the cost, that means producing milk, cover the cost of getting them into the herd, and then the 3rd lactation, then they're hitting full maturity and they turn in a few pound. Yeah, 9-week breeding period and 9.2%, so under 10%, which is what you want ideally. Consistently under 10%, and that's what we've been achieving, which is super. Yeah, on the heifer front, absolutely delighted with the heifers. There was 33 out of 33 of our dairy heifers in calf, which is, I think it's a first for us. Maybe 1 or 2 not in calf, quite a few last year, so yeah, 100% in calf weight, which is fantastic. Unfortunately, Oscar's sugar honey not in calf. Yeah, so we have to make a decision with her now. We discussed it last night with Oscar. Do we try and put her in calf again, or do we sell her as a breeding heifer? She's an absolutely fantastic looking animal, so has really good genetics behind her, and stars, as they're called for the Suckler men, replacing great stars. She's 5 across the board. That's facility, milk, beef conformation, you know, ability to produce good calves. I'm not 100% sure on all of them, but she stars out the gate, so yeah, she'd be worth a few pounds, so Oscar can decide what he wants to do with her. Yeah, so good day in the farm front, delighted with that. Thumbs up, drive it on. We used 80 sex semen straws, dairy straws, on our cows this spring. They were using the first 3 weeks of breeding on the best cows in the herd, basically, or simply. And anything that wasn't getting a sex semen straw would have got a beef straw, either Charolais, Belgian Blue, Angus, and a little bit of Hereford. I haven't done the exact figures yet, but just going by the scan and preliminary gawking ad, looks like we have a slightly over 50% conception rate to sex semen in the cows, which is a big improvement from last year. We were down to 44%, I think, which is quite low. You do have a lower conception rate with sex semen with cows, much higher, could be getting 60 plus when you use it on heifers. We had intended to use sex semen on the heifers. I think I mentioned it in the video at the time, with the way the weather went in grass growth. We didn't have enough grass on platform to have the cows or the heifers running with the cows, so we let them over to the out farm and we just let bulls run with them. We had 2 of our own homebred shorthorn cross bulls and our hairy, ugly looking Hereford that we had hired in for the job. So they done an absolutely fantastic job. That's why bull power is important. All of the heifers are calving in 4 weeks, which is fantastic. Last year it dragged out to 6 weeks plus, so absolutely delighted with that. The breakdown of the cows, there's only 6 cows out of the 127 that are in calf that are calving outside the 6 weeks, so that's phenomenal. Everything was calved in 10 weeks last year, from the first calving to the last calf, so yeah, it's going to be something very similar this year, or maybe a little bit better. Delighted with that. It's going to be a bit of a busy spring, but yeah, that's great. Get them calved in a bunch and get them out grazing and drive it on. Patch getting a bit of breakfast, and Patch is turning into an absolute unit of a calf now. Big backside of him, big strong back, honey standing to attention, loads of milk for him, thoroughly enjoying life, so he is.
Money, 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 money.
Bit of grass for us this morning. This is the view from the back door. It's going in the morning, shepherd's warning. What is coming? "13th of September, and we have a grass frost already. That's not good." Friday the 13th of September, it's just about 7:20. I'm here. We have a very cold, frosty morning. Sky's after losing its redness there now. Getting in the cows. Bit of a slow start this morning. I was up on time, but just dragged backside getting out of it. Knew it was going to be cold, it was frost predicted, and that's the way it turned out. So warm myself inside for a while. Gloves on, lads. Not good. Status on farm. Cows are tipping along. Everyone's 100% after our scan the other day. They're absolutely motoring through grass. Struggling a little bit to keep it ahead of them now and try and build covers. I don't think it's really going to happen, to be honest with you. So decided to still in, either in the yard or out in the paddock. To get head in the yard now this morning because there's a good bit of grass left in this paddock here. If I throw it out here, they'll only end up eating the silage and eating none of the grass, or this is our multi-species. So to get it in the yard, to get pulled of that on the way out. Cell count is good, milk solids are really good, litres are kind of holding their own. Yeah, happy that way. What else is going on? Oh yeah, myself and Ellen are moving stock today, moving around calves. Think calf heifers have to be moved. Calves have to be moved. Our lighter calves are there in front of my mother's house. I think I might bring them inside. These cold nights are really knocking them. They're not doing near as well as they should do at all. So I think we'll house them and get a bit more control on what's going into them. Grass is quite wet and stuff, so it's not really working for them. So going to get these ladies milked now. It's a bit of a crazy weekend on the football front ahead. This evening I have my Junior A relegation playoff Friday the 13th. Hopefully it'll be lucky for us. Fingers crossed. Give it a lash.
And I have just been asked to do live updates for a GAA podcast that's on this evening for Joe's relegation match. I don't know that much technically about football, so I'm going to make Fionn come and he can feed me the information so I don't make a complete fool of myself.
Tomorrow morning then we're up early, 10 o'clock, our under 15 Shield final. Fiona's still out injured, Oscar's coming to give us a dig out, so that'll be a busy morning, early start. Surviving relative of Michael Dwyer, great grandson, is over visiting us from Australia, so we're going to meet him and have a bit of a presentation. And then we're going to end our season for our under 15s with a bit of food for the boys and a bit of a celebration. Sunday's pretty much a rest day. So I have a soccer, Myrna has a football blitz, so yeah, full on. Anyway, Friday of a weekend, Friday the 13th. Hope it's lucky for you. Hope you're not too superstitious. Drive it on.
It's 8 o'clock in the morning. I run the community Facebook page and got a message to say there was cows out on the main road. So could be anyone's, couldn't it? So sent a message to 2 other farmers. It was funny, we met each other all driving around. No cow on the road. So anyway, we just presumed that someone with some bovine knowledge got the cow into a field. That is what happened. The farmer just texted me there. Someone had put the cow back in. Well, his cows actually was the cow belonging to the farmer next door to him. But anyway, the main thing is that the cow was off the road. These things happen. Anyway, real community. Everyone was out rowing in. It was funny seeing the 3 of us driving around for this mystery cow that none of us could see. So grateful to whoever in the community got the cow back in. We're just here moving the heifers across the road. Up. Grandad's out, Joe's out. I have the car hazards on. Come on, girls, up! Okay. And Uncle Paddy's bringing up the rear as well. Oh, don't stop and start eating, girls. Come on. This is where a crazy lady giving out like hell tried to overtake the cows on the left, causing possible carnage. And then she proceeded to drive a mile down the road behind me, not driving fast at all.
Evening everyone, we're on the way home from Blessing there now. We're just after finishing and winning our Junior A relegation playoff. So woohoo! Stratford Grange Conaboo. Brilliant team performance and a fantastic victory, won by 5 points against Bray Emmets. Ellen was doing updates on Garden County Sport. 4 or 5 there, match reporter now added to the CV. Fionn was umpire, giving out dodgy one to Bray there, but anyway, we won by 5. But yeah, no, super to get the win. Real, like I said, real team effort and trying to keep the future secure for young lads like Fionn. So fantastic end to our week on the football front. Continues tomorrow. Driving home with the Wires.
We'll see you next week.
We'll see you next week, everybody.
All day.
Bye.
Ellen, just wanted to say massive thanks for your efforts there tonight. It was absolutely brilliant. You were class. You're bored to do that stuff. This was hilarious, the facts you were coming out with. So if you're at more matches, I'd be only too delighted to put a call into you, because that was really, really top class. And thanks very, very much for your help. You got us out of a hole there tonight. So, and well done to Stratford Grange Con. Brilliant seeing them not going down. It's fantastic. Rural clubs under serious pressure. Fantastic to see it not going down. Well done.